it's a personal question. Why are you interested in longevity?
I left Russia at the age of 49, and the new life started for me. Well, I live in America now, and it's only 15 years since I left Russia. So I want to explore so many things that I was not able to do in Russia. Also, my heredity is not great. My mother died of pneumonia at the age of 73, and my father died of colon cancer at the age of 78. That's why I cannot say that I have great genes. Also, I'm tall. And mostly long-lived people, they are short. That's why I need to do some personal efforts. Consider proper diet, exercise, plan to extend my life.
I'm sure you can live long.
Thank you.
I had a great-grandfather who lived to be 104. He wasn't a good man, of course, he was a nobleman, but he was a heavy drinker and loved women to the excess. He died at the age of 104 years old at the party with a glass of wine in his hand, just dropped dead. That is where my good health comes from. The Russian, American, and Japanese doctors did checkups and all told me that I have an extraordinary build-up in health. My father lived to be 75 and my mother 73. My grandmother on my father's side lived over 90 years old. She lived a long life.
Only one, an aunt, who lived to 102, I think.
In my mother's family, nobody died before age 90. My great-grandmother died at 102 and a half. My great-grandparents died in their 90s.
I had a great-grandmother who lived to be 103 years old.
I do not know. I will be the first one to be over 100. You like that answer?
Yes, all of my grandparents lived into their 90s.
I had a great-grandmother and she lived until she was 93 years old.
I have a great-grandmother who at least lived to be 98 years old.
I had a grandfather that lived to 101. He outlived his life insurance.
My uncle, Frank Shomo, lived to be 108, and he was funny up till just a month or so before he died. He was still entertaining people and very much aware.
Great-great-aunt, she lived to 108 years old. She was born in 1895 and didn't get married, didn't have kids. Had a good life.
Great-grandmother lived to be around 98, in the late 90s.
But remember, I think average life expectancy should be 100 plus or minus 20. Now there's where I give you your genetic component.
A great number of experts believe in the predominant role of heredity in a human lifespan.
That genetics will partially, significantly influence longevity by plus or minus 20 years. So average should be 100. I don't think it's an exception if you have healthy habits.
Thanks to centenarian studies in the United States, Japan, and in Europe, we now know that heredity plays a dominant role in achieving exceptional longevity. Choosing the right parents is apparently the best prescription for a long life. But at this stage in our development, it is beyond our control. Is there any hope for those who lost the good genes lottery, but can do something on their own? Yes, there is, and its name is lifestyle.
Okay, when you research about this book, what is the most important findings?
Heredity is a very important factor, but I found that among all those 8 Western and 5 Oriental systems, lifestyle is the most important. And there are examples in this book that lifestyle changes made miracles. There were people who were sickly in their 20s, but they adopted a healthy lifestyle and exercise and proper diet, and they made it to 100. I call them self-made centenarians, not God-made centenarians, because if you have great genes running in your family, some people even smoke and drink and they achieve 100 years old. So they just used their very good heredity, their good genes. That's why lifestyle requires self-understanding, some personal efforts, and healthy habits.
It's lifestyle, 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 lifestyle that makes us well, maintains health, and promotes and achieves longevity.
Small steps, baby steps, as we say in this country, baby steps, and that's the way most Americans are going to approach a healthy lifestyle, is in small steps.
Science is focused mostly on finding longevity genes by studying yeast, fruit flies, halves of worms, and mice. However, feeding mice with worms stuffed with fruit flies did not increase their lifespan. The mice became instantly addicted to their juicy delicatessen, developed an aversion to antioxidant food, indulged in eating high-protein worms, became fat, and died of depression. As a result, they did not pass on any longevity genes. Instead, they all became dead. Can we learn from these experimental animals? We must. And that is why we will leave scientists to play with mice and worms and genes. And instead in this video, we will focus on that which we can affect, our lifestyle.
Unfortunately, in this country, there is a mindset that even longevity research, each article about longevity says, we are at the threshold of breakthrough. We will find this magic pill that you will take it and you'll live forever. It will never happen. I assure you, and it will never happen without personal efforts, personal desire, and personal responsibility for their own lives.
Because it's a responsibility.
That's
right.
Right.
The key word.
Absolutely.
People don't want to be responsible.
Absolutely.
They want the doctor, they want the shrink.
Absolutely. They easily pay dollars, big
counselor, the exercise man.
That's right.
So you've got to wake up, people. See, we in America, again, have had it too good for too long. We want to take our health out of a bottle. And your health will never truly come out of a bottle. I'll sell you A+ supplementation, but I'll tell you before you buy it, if you only take supplements and don't change your lifestyle, you're not going to be well. It's the only thing that I can really tell you has complete integrity, to take complete charge of your life.
Unless you're prepared to educate yourself and take responsibility, you are doomed. If you're going to depend on medical doctors and their drugs and their surgeries and procedures, as you will see in a minute, you are doomed.
The big three are sugar, obesity in general, and lack of exercise. Those are your big three lifestyle things that make a very big difference.
From a great saint is we have a serious responsibility not to be serious.
Wow, it sounds like great, wise adage.
Very simple.
Very simple and wise at the same time.
78% of all cancers are lifestyle created.
Because our survival is on the line.
I eat my food very slowly.
Most of what we do is muscle memory. It's we get up in the morning, we do things the way that we've done them for many years or decades, and change to break our habitual nature really takes a lot of conscious effort.
But the reality is, they're telling you that 3/4 of cancers are preventable through lifestyle.
What is lifestyle? It is our eating habits, how we work, and exercise. The manner in which we rest, and our behavioral patterns.